pregnancy, during pregnancy, or immediately after pregnancy. Totally reversible. Even the genetic markers could be reversed with nutrition, because it wasn't genetic markers. They called them genetic markers when they weren't. And then they fired me. When I told them it wasn't genetic, they said, well, you're sniffing glue. Everybody knows it's genetic. That sounds like 20,000 years ago. Same sort of thing. Make a long story short, that was in 1978 when they fired me. Here we are in 2005, the National Laboratory Animal Research Journal, and the federal government had defunded primate research because it's $1,000 bucks. $1,000 a day for primate research, where it's a penny, 10 cents a day for mice. They use mice. They have to use primates to go to the Gates Foundation. We're not Warren Buffett. We're not going to pay for it anymore. Well, in 2005, June 2005, the people who were doing the most primate research published the entire issue of the International Laboratory Animal Research Journal, which is from the National Science Foundation, on primate research, the top 10 findings in primate research in the 20th century that benefited humanity. Guess what number 2 was? The discovery of the first non-human case of cystic fibrosis for research. That they fired me for. It was the number 2 finding in primates in the 20th century. Out of the top 10, it's number 2. And then the last sentence in the part where they described the story of cystic fibrosis, in brackets it said, Emory University refused to release the name of the young pathologist who made the discovery. That's actually printed in this medical journal. Emory University refused. Now, not one single reporter, they send out a news release that was in every newspaper in the world. Not like it would be difficult to look it up. These are sort of the kids that we deal with cystic fibrosis. This little girl here, Sydney, 2 years old. The doctor told her father that she needed a double lung transplant because her lungs were in such terrible shape from cystic fibrosis. Fortunately for them, they didn't have any money, didn't have any insurance, so they came to me. They said, Doc, we don't have any money for a double lung transplant. Our baby's dying. Can you help? We heard you had to do things with nutrition. Did our nutritional magic on her, and here she is 8 years later. Still has her own lungs and winning the dance contest. Milan and I went to Qishan, China, and we did these 1,700 autopsies, and these kids there dying of Qishan disease, cardiomyopathy heart disease, the same sudden heart death that kills our young athletes here in America, caused by deficiency of a single mineral. And the reason why we went there to do that is because the mineral deficiency that causes cardiomyopathy heart disease is the same mineral deficiency that causes cystic fibrosis. And I theorized, if I was correct, then some of these kids dying of Qishan disease and cardiomyopathy heart disease have also got to be dying of cystic fibrosis, same deficiency. We did this 1,700. I was just hoping and praying for 10. If I could just get 10 out of 2,000, we could do 2,000 autopsies. If I could just find 10 with cystic fibrosis, because it's never been reported in Asian children, including Chinese. Well, we failed. We didn't find 10. We found 595 out of 1,700. 35% had cystic fibrosis. Published. All the pictures, all the photographs, microscopic and gross, are in this article. It was published in American chemistry journals and Chinese chemistry journals. We sent copies to the CF Foundation, and also you'll see in a moment why the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation. They never even said thank you. Never responded. They're still telling patients it's genetic. Well, the reason why I sent it to the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation, we found that 35% of these babies that died of cardiomyopathy heart disease had cystic fibrosis, and 100% had muscular dystrophy. Came back and started working with the Amish because they have the highest rate of muscular dystrophy of any group. They're told it's genetic by the doctors. After 15 years, we gave Jerry Lewis 50 sets of records from 50 kids who their doctors said were cured of muscular dystrophy by using a nutritional program. He took it to the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation. They fired Jerry Lewis 5 years ago. That's why there's no more telethon. They fired Jerry Lewis because he brought him the cure for muscular dystrophy. Somebody needs to go to jail. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Oh, I'll do it again. But anyway, you can do things now. When somebody comes to you, I have a grandchild with muscular don't say can cure them, but say we can help that child. And we're helping thousands of these kids. And you'll see in a moment, I'm going to get to another piece here, and I'll give you an update. Anyway, congestive heart failure, I already told you, caused by deficiency of a single vitamin. You already know cardiomyopathy heart disease, Keyshawn disease, caused by deficiency of a single mineral. Coronary artery disease caused by inflammation, eating fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten. And coronary thrombosis, or thrombotic stroke, is caused by omega-3 fatty acid deficiency. Which one of these 4 categories of cardiovascular disease is caused by cholesterol and saturated fat? None. Zippo. Nada. Zero. So why do you think that this is the biggest cause of heart death in kids today? Microwave popcorn. Because the trans fats that's in it. Front page story, microwave popcorn contributes to 50,000 heart attacks in kids each year, 20,000 deaths in America alone. The trans fats from the margarine that's in that bag, when you microwave it, that margarine turns into trans fats. That's what plugs our arteries.